Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and of course with Joe Bear. And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally doesn't work. So, we have the whole Dak debate because people are saying there's no way, no how Dak Prescott is worth, being the highest paid quarterback in football. And I've been saying that this is a deja vu moment. Right now, if you could sign Dak Prescott for 28 million, would you be happy with that? Would you? Or wait a minute, let me back that up, because some of you, if you pay him more than 50 cents, are going to say you're overpaying. But realistically, if you were paying him right now today $28 million, you'd be happy as could be, wouldn't you? Funny, not 2 years ago, we had the same debate because Kirk Cousins got his deal. And I want to revisit this for a minute. I just want to go through here. Let's listen to this. This was the debate when Colin Cowherd was with Jabba the Hutt.
Was it a mistake for the Vikings to give a guy who's never won a playoff game more money than anybody and guarantee
now,
it?
You're just throwing. It's not even a question. You're just making a statement.
Should they have given this guy?
Yeah,
who's never...
Super Bowl windows. Go ask Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson. They close fast. Minnesota's got an elite roster, elite receivers, great back, nice front office, moderately paid defensive players. Secondary's fantastic. They got a pass rusher.
Outside an overpaid quarterback.
Well, you know what? In Arizona, you overpay for central air. In Boston, you overpay for a winter coat. You overpay for things. You're going to overpay in this league for a quarterback.
How about winning a postseason game? Kirk Cousins has got some RG3 in him. He's got a documentary on his free agent. He was having it filmed. He wrote this letter to Washington fans as if, was he? Oh, you remember that playoff game I lost? Oh, you remember those big passes I didn't complete? What was in this letter? This guy is delusional. The Vikings and all of us in the media have fallen into this Kirk Cousins delusion. $28 million a year, fully guaranteed for a guy who's never won in the postseason. Give me a break.
By the way, David Caruso once signed a huge contract, television contract. Remember David Caruso? And everybody was like, well, he was on a winning show. Like, don't fall for you got to be the best to be paid the best. In a week, somebody else could be the next highest paid quarterback.
Let's don't earn it then. Let's see. He doesn't have to earn it. Good. Kirk Cousins.
Are you bothered by it?
No, not at all. Not at all. It was the perfect storm for Kirk Cousins. When you look at the situation that the Vikings were in,
yes,
you were never going to get Drew Brees. You were never going to get Drew Brees. It's either Case Keenum, Teddy Bridgewater. You already pretty much let them know, or Sam Bradford. We're not really sold on either of you guys. And so Kirk Cousins comes in. He's a fresh face. He has the arm strength that Keenum does not possess.
Durable, doesn't get hurt.
He doesn't get hurt. The one thing that I love about this situation is his belief in himself. He carries his mindset it's a match made in heaven for Mike Zimmer. Because this is how Mike Zimmer sees himself. He's like, you like that? Everything that we do, you like that? That's Kirk Cousins. He's like, I'm going to be put in a situation where my defense is going to get me the ball back. I don't have to push. I don't have to have everything. No.
Albert Haynesworth.
Completely different.
That was the worst free agent contract until this one.
Albert
Haynesworth. That's what this is. They're overpaying for. I'm not saying he's not a good quarterback. They've just spent too much money on him, and he hasn't earned it. At that position, he's damn near, he'll be 30. This isn't some 25-year-old. This isn't Jimmy Garoppolo. This is 30. He's had plenty of opportunities to prove he can get it done in big moments, and he hasn't shown it.
Yeah, he didn't have the support around him like he will have
last year was ridiculous.
Well,
everybody got hurt.
Garoppolo had all kinds of support.
You said it right. I think in Minnesota is the perfect situation for him. Minnesota has a defense, and you said it because the window for Super Bowls they close very quickly.
Who won the Super Bowl this year? Nick Foles.
Nick Foles.
So you don't have to have a $28 million quarterback.
You can't use this year.
You can't use this year.
The last 15 before him were like Brady, Big Ben, Breeze, Peyton.
Brandy got paid $28 million.
Oh, look, you're getting caught up on
But
that.
the thing is, that's pretty much the going rate for quarterback. $20 million. You don't want to pay it, but Minnesota has the money because.
How is it the going rate when this is the first fully guaranteed contract?
Well, I'll tell you
he
one
just
thing.
set a new
I'll tell you
standard
this.
and
You see my
hasn't done
point
a
here, right?
damn thing to deserve
The
it.
guaranteed contract is the best thing about that. Hopefully, that will trickle down to the National Football. I was one of the guys, the first guys, to try to get a guaranteed contract in a sense, because I told John Shaw, look, give me year by year. If I have over 1,400 yards, pay me like a quarterback and guarantee it. No, we won't do that. I mean, but he's betting on himself.
I got it. But Eric, if they had given you guaranteed money, you know what? I probably would have applauded. You're a Hall of Famer. You were an all-time
but I wasn't a Hall of
You were the
Famer
best
then.
at your
But I wasn't-
position. This dude ain't. Is he one of the top?
I agree with you with that.
So let me ask you
quarterbacks in the
this.
league?
Let me ask you this today. If you live in Minnesota and you have two good receivers, that defense, are you happy today? I feel
Absolutely.
great. Bradford's hurt, Keenum's short,
Absolutely.
Teddy hurt. I feel like we're going to win the Super Bowl.
You want to know why it's not overpaid for them? Because when you pay like that, the expectations are high. Whether you win or lose, you're going to fill that stadium up, and they're going to pay to come and watch a Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings. The Wolves are going to get that money
When
back.
they don't win in the postseason the next 2 years, will we all come on here and agree it was a mistake?
No, I still don't think it's a mistake.
I still
If
think
they don't, they just paid the man more than anybody.
This
They
is their
guaranteed it, and he doesn't even have to win.
Well,
Y'all right.
he was going to make $34 million if
He is the
went back
best
to the
available
Redskins.
option. Well, the news of Cousins' guaranteed deal is already reverberating around the league. Doug Baldwin, Seattle,
Well,
tweeting, quote, Kirk Cousins is a hero for all the young players that will follow after him. Now we need more players to bet on themselves until fully guaranteed contracts from the...
Okay. So interestingly enough, now here's my take on this, because I know the haters going to say, well, yeah, they were wrong to pay him $27 million or $28 million. They didn't win the Super Bowl. True. But here's the thing. We were talking about Kirk Cousins isn't worth that kind of money, and here we are 2 years later, and you've got Russell Wilson at 35. You got Big Ben at 34. You've got Carson Wentz at 33.5, along with Aaron Rodgers and Jared Goff. You got Matt Ryan at 30. You're about to see Pat Mahomes probably in the 40s. You're about to see Deshaun Watson probably, above 35. So that money 2 years ago was unthinkable. Now you got 7 guys that are above it. It's the way the quarterback compensation goes. Kirk Cousins was never and never will be the best quarterback in football. Matthew Stafford was never and never will be the best football quarterback. Jimmy Garoppolo never was or will be the best quarterback in football. Yet all of these guys had that money at one point. And be it if Dak Prescott happens to get 35.5, let's say hypothetically the Cowboys wake up and they get it done before the CBA is voted on next week, and get it done before Deshaun Watson and Pat Mahomes, so that way they actually will save some money, and they turn around and say, Dak, you were the highest paid by $500,000 of a Russell Wilson. 2 years from now, we're going to look at this the same way we look at Kirk Cousins and say, I wish we had it for $28 million. Because that's the way it is. Quarterback compensation has never gone down. It is continually rising. And as much as they want to say you should be the ones to put the genie back in the bottle, that he should be the one to take a team-friendly discount, nobody is taking a team-friendly discount ever as a quarterback. So get over it, because it's just the way it is. And you guys can go ahead and scream it till you're blue in the face that he'll be overpaid, he's a bum, and everything else. It's just the way it is, and it's not going to change, no matter how hard the Dallas Cowboys try and change the narrative. So that's where we are. So guys, that's all I have to say about that. And I know that we're going to be hearing from all of the trolls, because they live to hate on here. I can't help you. I just can't help you. But hey, you are what you are. Whew. Shot glass racks. They're on the way and they're out of here. So I feel good. Feel good that I got that much done today. And Got to go spend some time with my mama, with not my mama, with my wife, taking care of some other business. Got to make sure all affairs are in order. I'm Mark Holmes, and I'll see you guys soon.